Hey dolls and gents, I'm coming back to you guys today with a highly requested video, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do this video, but it is how I got rid of my acne. Now let's first do some background on my skin so you can better get an understanding of if this regimen will work for you or if it won't. So I really didn't have any acne issues until I started wearing makeup, which was back in 2009. That's when I started this YouTube channel. I didn't know anything about makeup. I was experimenting with things. Really, when I started to wear liquid foundation is when my skin just went haywire. I wasn't removing my makeup properly, and that was causing a whole lot of issues as well. So first, I experienced really small bumps all over my skin, which it's clogged pores, and then these clogged pores turned into just pimples, and I got pimples right on this area of my face. I got some on my forehead. I never got pimples on my chin, thank God for that, but I did get it here and on my forehead. But mainly I got the pimples on the cheek area. And as you guys know, that's why I have a lot of acne scarring here and here. That's what I'm working on getting rid of now. If you guys want to know how I'm trying to get rid of my acne scarring, I have a video here, click it. During the spring of 2012, I decided that I was going to go on a skincare journey and try to get my skin as good as I can get it. So that is when I went to a dermatologist. Dermatologist prescribed antibiotics. Really didn't want to take any oral medicine, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and try to get my skin in good health just with product if I can. One thing about me is I love trying different products, but when it comes to your skin, if you find something that works, stick with it. Instead of going and trying all these different products, you don't know exactly what is and what isn't working for you. So I tried to get strictly on a regimen on skincare, so I tried to reduce the amount of product that I used on my face. I first started to use this Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Foaming Facial Wash, and this is a good cleanser. It basically just gets rid of all the dirt and all your clogged pores. So that's what this does. It doesn't have any acne medication in it. It's not going to help with acne, but it's going to help get your skin cleansed. And it really isn't good at getting the makeup off your skin. You definitely want some makeup wipes or something else to get the makeup off. But as far as cleansing and getting dirt and oil off your skin, this one was amazing for me. I just wanted a simple cleanser, and this definitely did the job. So I first started out with just using a simple cleanser, trying to get my skin right. Next, I wanted to use a toner because toner helps to restore the pH in your skin, which is very important, as you guys know, because if the pH is out of whack, you're going to either be producing more oil or not producing enough oil. And if you're producing too much oil, that can cause breakouts. So I picked up the toner. So I was using the cleanser and the toner, and this is again the Witch Hazel toner. Works really well at cleansing the pores out, and it really helped to get my skin clean and to get all the dirt, the oil, and the clogged pores out. So I really love this. I still use this toner. I do not use this cleanser, but I'll talk about that in just a little bit. When my skin seems like it's about to really start to act up and break out, I go for my Lush Tea Tree Toner because this stuff is bomb. If you guys aren't familiar, tea tree is great with acne, with pimples. So I always reach for this instead of my Witch Hazel if I feel like I'm going to get a big breakout coming on. If you guys want to know the main thing that I feel like got my skin back in check, I would say the Clarisonic Mia 2. This was an investment, but I'm telling you guys, this stuff did wonders on my skin. With the amount of makeup that I wear, I have to do some sort of deep cleaning, and my hands just weren't doing it. Even a facial cloth just wasn't doing it. This bad boy, it gets everything out, and I use the green head, which is the acne prone brush head with mine. The sensitive one is also good. I don't like using the normal one because to me it causes me to break out more. Now when I did start to use the Clarisonic, I noticed that I was getting those little bumps again, but after using it for about 2 weeks, I noticed my skin was smooth. The texture of my skin was better. I mean, because I've always had textured skin. Now when I apply my makeup looks smooth. It doesn't look bumpy at all. There's no like bumps on my skin. I do have pores. I'm always gonna have pores, but it's not like extremely bumpy, and you can't see it really unless you're really close on my face, or unless we're in HD and you guys can see it on my face. But if we're talking close, you know, straight face to face, you guys aren't gonna see it. So my skin, it feels a lot smoother than it did before, and this definitely helped with acne and with the pimples that I occasionally get every now and again. Like, I might get a pimple every week or 2 weeks now. Like, it's crazy. I cannot believe that my skin, you know, is in this great condition. Now, you guys probably want to know what acne medication I used. As I told you guys, I got a lot of acne here on my cheeks and also on my forehead. So one of the main things that I can recommend is this Clean and Clear Persia Gel. This has 10% benzoyl peroxide, which is the most that you can get over the counter. This stuff dries your skin out, but this stuff will get rid of your acne. I basically put it on layers and layers on my cheeks and on my forehead. Anywhere that I am acne prone, I would put that on. And I did this for a good month before I saw the results that I wanted. So it's gonna take time, it's gonna take dedication, but you can get your skin the way that you want it to look. Another treatment that I use on my skin when my skin is going crazy or it's starting to break out or I get a pimple, Grease Lightning from Lush. This stuff definitely gets rid of acne or pimples a lot quicker than if I didn't use it. It has tea tree and witch hazel in it, which is what I love to use on my skin. They both work great at cleansing the skin and also getting rid of acne and pimples. So this stuff is a holy grail for me. It definitely gets rid of my acne very quickly. As far as the cleanser that I'm using right now, I use Lush Kohl Face, and I love this because it keeps my breakouts at bay, and it also has little beads in it, which is great for exfoliating. So I'm getting a daily exfoliator, which is helping with my acne scarring. And this also has an ingredient in it that helps fade acne scars, which is what I need now. I need something that's going to prevent acne from ever occurring, and I also need something that's going to help fade my acne scars. And this does it for me. That's why I don't use the witch hazel anymore, because the witch hazel, it kind of like stopped working for my skin after I found this, to be quite honest. When I go back to the witch hazel, I'll start to break out. This stuff is good. You guys know I also use my DDF brightening cleanser. I use this at day and that at night. The brightening cleanser I use specifically for hyperpigmentation. This is for exfoliating and keeping breakouts at bay, and it also helps with hyperpigmentation. So love this. Definitely recommend this, and it's a decent price for a cleanser if you guys are on the hunt for a good one. Another product that I like to use when I get just a big old pimple and it's annoying me, like this right here is a pimple that I had. That's why I always do the little mole. If I get a pimple, I'll do a mole now because I get very few now that I can do that. This has gone down tremendously, but there's still a little bump there. So that's why I have, you know, the little black dot there just to make it a mole. Why not make it a mole instead of a, why would you want it to look like a pimple? Make that sucker a mole. That's what I do, at least. But anyways, that's off the subject. I also wanted to talk to you guys about the Mario Badescu drying lotion. And this stuff, basically you take a Q-tip and you drop it in here and you get to the bottom sediment layer, which basically is calamine lotion. If you guys remember when you had chicken pox, you put calamine lotion on. It helps to dry the area, and it also helps you from scratching it. Well, with pimples, it does the same thing. It basically dries out the area and it helps the pimple to go away more quickly. The last product that I want to talk to you guys about is the Lush Mask of Magnamenti. This stuff changed my life, and I'm being dead serious, you guys. When I apply this mask, I promise you guys, my skin could have looked so crappy, and it just looks like 50 times better after this mask. And I love this mask over their fresh mask because this one, I feel like you get your money's worth. This is quite expensive for a mask, but you don't have to throw it away within a week like you do their fresh mask. I think this one lasts maybe like 2 months, a month, something like that. But it lasts a lot longer than their fresh mask. And I mean, a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. I use this once a week if my skin is doing good, twice a week if it's doing bad. And it has peppermint in it. It's just great at soothing your skin. If you have redness in your skin, this definitely will help soothe it. The peppermint will help kind of cool your skin down. And I also like that it does have a little bit of abrasiveness to it. It's not hard, of course, but it does help with exfoliating when you remove it with warm water. Basically, it just calms your skin. It just restores your skin to what it was. I love this mask. I think it's amazing. So I just talked about 9 products that helped to kind of control my skin, to get my skin back in order. That's just what I used for getting rid of my acne that was on my cheeks, that was on my forehead, and that has nothing to do with my acne scarring. I have to do something completely different for that, unfortunately. And my scarring has gotten to the point where I'm about to try to do a chemical peel. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to a professional because I don't want to mess up my skin. But I know that I will get the results that I want from a chemical peel now because my acne scarring has faded a lot. I do still have it. It's still very visible, but it's not as dark as before. So if you guys are suffering from the acne scarring as well, definitely check out my acne scarring video on how to reduce the acne scarring on your skin. If you guys are interested in looking at that, I will have the link down below, especially if you guys are watching it on mobile. I know I always say click here, but some of you guys are like, I don't even see anything to click. Why do you say that? If you guys are watching it on mobile or on an iPad or, you know, something that's other than the computer, you guys aren't going to see the little annotation boxes. So I'll have all the links down below for you guys. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. None of the products that I use were sponsored. This is really stuff that helped my skin out, and I hope that it helps some of you guys out. If you guys have any suggestions for people that are suffering with acne, maybe you had acne and you used a product and it really got rid of it, definitely listen in the comments down below and we can get like a little discussion going on this video. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will catch you in my next one. Bye.